And you were with the Miami Herald. I think you started in 1990, and 2016 is when you stopped. So we cover careers. That we're fortunate. We've been there wire to wire with people. And if I said Kobe Bryant, the word that stood out to me was curiosity, because I saw him more as a person, not just a basketball player. If I said one word, is there one?
Competitionaholic.
Yeah.
Like that guy was a cartoon manifestation of will, rivaled only by Michael Jordan in terms of wanting. There are plenty of people who want, but yeah, he was curious that way because of how he craved. He craved desperately.
Can you remember anything like this that we've covered sports-wise?
Not in my lifetime. Like that, yesterday felt different than just about any day I've seen in sports, where I feel like we all had a very similar reaction. It's disbelief, it's don't be true, it's checking to make sure it's true, and then, the sudden arrival of grief, and then you see the morning spread. And it had to be a little bit like, echoing beyond sports the way John Lennon's death echoed beyond music. It had to, because you just had this mass grieving, and I think we had the same kinds of thoughts, right? Like, beyond just the horror of the tragedy, what an awful day for Vanessa Bryant, his wife, to experience the loss of her husband and the worst pain a human can feel, the loss of a child, and the helplessness Kobe Bryant had to feel in whatever were the last seconds of his life, not able to protect his daughter from that. It's just mortality from someone we think of as kind of immortal.
And I thought of Len Bias, but Len Bias was just starting his career, and that was self-inflicted. But I remember being in Brooklyn, New York at a hardware store, and I heard the news that Len Bias had died. And I go, Len Bias doesn't die. Certainly not at that age.
Yeah, they're supposed to be bigger, stronger, faster, bulletproof. They're not as human as the rest of us. Life isn't as frail for them.
Yeah, and that's why when I said there's no way to start a show, there's no way to do a show. Like, I think you just kind of jump in and we go where it takes us to go, or where it wants to go. And even the guests that we have on. I don't know if Jerry West is going to be capable of doing an interview today.
I saw him on TV, and he looked like he had just simply been crying a lot.
And then Reggie Miller, he said, look, we battled, but I'm on the show on Monday, and he normally is on Tuesday. And I said, we'll make way for you. And, I think you get to this point, like, how long do you grieve? And then when do you tell stories? How do you celebrate somebody like this? Because there is a celebration to it. That's why it hurts so bad.
Yeah, but one of the reasons that it's jarring is because of how, at the very top end, champion of champions, the way they go through retirement is we watch them make that slow walk to the Hall of Fame so we could celebrate and romance all the memories all over again. We're supposed to get that aging process. And we saw this guy, we saw it physically happen. All of us watched him go from young to old, from a teenager to a legend. We watched that evolution. We aged with him. You're supposed to get to keep cheering that as it goes. You're not supposed to have that taken away at 41, raising two young daughters.
And then watching the golf yesterday, and Tiger gets the news as he leaves 18 and he's going into the scorer's tent, and his caddy, Joe LaCava, said, hey, I just want to let you know, because you're going to meet with the media, Kobe passed away. And he goes, excuse me?
Yeah, all of us. It was all of us, right? It was all of us. Like, that can't be right. That can't be right.
How does this affect, let's say, your show today?
I mean, we're just going to stumble around and fail and just try.
And as far as this coverage of, does your show, would it have changed any by the Super Bowl being here in Miami?
I mean, no, we were going to have, I'm a court jester. We spoof sports radio.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a party. It's supposed to be fun. We are uniquely ill-equipped to handle this particular mood.
Yeah, join the club, because we went to dinner last night, and I didn't want to go, got in the car this morning, and I said, I don't want to do this today.
I'm surprised those guys played yesterday. Mike Breen was saying, I don't want to broadcast. Like, everybody, I don't know what it was like for Roberto Clemente to pass. I know that in my lifetime, the seismic one was Ali dying, bigger than all the rest, but that just happened so gradually. It was not unexpected. It's not what yesterday was, where all over sports and beyond, everyone is reacting the way Tiger Woods is. What do you mean?
At least we had a build-up to Muhammad Ali, even Walter Payton a little bit. But when that happens, there's still that element of shock that goes along with it. It's like when your parents, both of my parents passed away. You know that it's going to happen, but then there's still that day when you walk in and then they're not there anymore.
But he's supposed to be forever young, right?
Yes.
He's a symbol for life.
Yeah.
Like he's a symbol for living the conquering of bigger, stronger, faster. And we saw all of it with him. Like you think about what happened with him and that sexual assault settlement and everything that happened in Colorado and how the marriage ended up staying together when we thought the family was falling apart right in front of us. And for him in his 40s to have been, at least on the outside from afar, what seemed like the portrait of a family man, you see what happened. And how could your heart not go out to the families of everyone on that helicopter? How could your heart not go out to Vanessa Bryant experiencing what she is today?
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.